You guys seem to have loved the last video, so let's turn it into a series. Here's everything I spent in the month of April as a first-year finance student in university. So first section is the bills. I budgeted $67 for my phone bill and I ended up paying $67. I don't have a car payment. My subscriptions, I had budgeted out $42.91 and I actually paid $42.91. So for the bills section, in total, I had budgeted $109.91 and I actually paid $109.91. As far as savings, I budgeted out to save $20 to put into my emergency fund. And I actually put $150 into my emergency fund. As for other expenses, for dining, I budget to spend $120 on groceries and eating out because I don't often, well, I'm not supposed to eat out often. I try not to. I actually spent $443.65 on eating out and groceries. So the funny thing is, I live at home. And one of the benefits of living at home was supposed to be that I save money on a meal pass, groceries, all those things. $443.65. If I'm not mistaken, that can actually feed a family of 4. That grocery bill can feed a family of 4 for the month. I'm ridiculous. So for transportation, I budget to spend $70. Funny enough, I spent $282.50 on Ubers this month. Where am I going? The answer is nowhere other than work. I had put $20 onto my Presto card, so in total, I spent $302.50 during the month of April on transportation. Ridiculous. Next, shopping. I typically don't really shop a whole bunch. I try not to. I always budget out $50 just for dilly and dallying. I had spent $340.81 on shopping. Before you say anything, there's this Coach bag that I've been wanting to get my hands on for over a year, and I miraculously came across it in person, and there was only a few left in stock, so I obviously got that. So $300 came from that purse. The other money came from one item at Aritzia and then one item at Sephora. Next, entertainment. I budgeted to spend $50. I didn't go out this month, so we spent $0. Certifications, I budget to spend $410 in certifications. I spent $146.90. I just got my first aid and my CPR certifications. Gifts, I budget to spend $70 on gifts. I'm so proud of myself this month. I was visiting a loved one in the hospital, so I decided to get them something nice. And I spent $62.37 on gifts in April. I'm traveling for provincials in May, so I spent $541.83 on accommodations. We got an Airbnb, and then me and the other coaches are splitting that 3 ways. So as for other expenses, I had budgeted $770 and I actually spent $1,836.06. So combining bills, other expenses, savings, in total I budgeted to spend $899.91. During the month of April, I actually spent $2,097.97. Let's see if we can meet the budget for dining and transportation during the month of May. That's our goal. And I'll see you guys in June to see how much we calculated for the month of May. This is upsetting. Oh. So as a finance student, I understand that that month was just filled with financially irresponsible choices. To be fair, one time where I was kind of smart with my money, I only bought the purse using money that I got from a bonus. I am a content creator, so sometimes I do get paid, and I got a bonus for a video that went viral, so I used that money to pay for the purse. I honestly don't know what happened with the rest of my expenses. That is overconsumption in the finest. That is unnecessary.